Carrie Missed the Excitement, Bronx Street.
Hey guys, this is Pam Lawhorn, and welcome to another edition of the Unit of Prosperity Hangout. We have a wonderful, wonderful panel with us tonight, and I've got my girl Keisha Bass hanging out tonight. Say hello, Keisha. Keisha says she's Vanna White tonight, but that's just so not true. Keisha's hanging out with us tonight, and we've actually got some wonderful people from our team that some of them are brand new and some of them have been with us for a few months, but they've got some really great stories that they're going to share with us tonight and kind of tell you guys how they have been really making a really nice living by using this fantastic system that we all love, DS Domination. And so what I want to do is kind of bring them up one by one and have them introduce themselves and share a little bit about how they got started and tell you how this program is really changing their lives. And then kind of I'll go back and ask them a few questions. So what I want to do is start off by introducing you to Bruce, who is on my left. So we'll start off with Bruce. Bruce, can you come out and tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us how you got started in DS Domination and what this program is doing for you and your family? And because I know you work another business, you have a full-time business, I believe. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're doing with this company.
Good evening. I had actually saw my sponsor and mentor, Shehan Williams, post repeatedly about her successes on Facebook. I've known Shehan from a veterans organization, and I know her in person as well as online. So we're what I would consider, great acquaintances or friends now. And after I had the opportunity to talk with her a little bit, she sent me some information. I took a look at it, and the rest is history.
Okay. And is this your first time doing eBay?
I actually had an eBay account, but I didn't really do anything with it. I kind of looked around on there a couple of times, but I had never bought anything and never sold anything. It was just an empty account.
It kind of sounds like me a little bit. So how long have you been with DS Domination?
About 6 weeks.
Okay, so you're really new.
I am.
Okay, and tell me what it's been like for you for the last 6 weeks.
Oh, it's been great, fantastic. Had a lot of fun with it. In addition to DS Domination, I own a business that I started from the ground up. I moved to Texas in 2011. In September of 11, I started a distribution company. I sell wild game exotic jerky, kangaroo, ostrich, wild boar, all kinds of crazy flavors. And but I started that business from the ground up, going out cold calling and just going in door to door. And started out with $1,000 in a van that had over 200,000 miles. And by the end of this year, that business is projected to be doing about $250,000 in jerky.
Wow, jerky. So what made you want to start a second business and an online business at that?
Well, based on the fact that I drive between 150 and 300 miles per day doing deliveries, as well as managing orders. I'm also I was the national president of a veterans organization, so there's a lot of irons on the fire, and it was, what I was looking for was, I mean, the other business is thriving, but I created a monster. And anybody that's self-employed can understand that eventually the business ran me instead of me running it. Mm-hmm. And so my reason for starting in DSD was to be able to buy my time freedom back and still keep the other business, keep the other income, keep it growing and thriving, but not having to be out there what I call slinging jerky or out there doing deliveries each and every day just to keep it alive.
So even with you doing hundreds of miles a week, you've still been able to do this business and make money in it?
Absolutely. I call it autopilot money because once I I have my listings up in eBay, and I need to do more. But recently I've been sleeping probably 3 4 hours a night. But in the meantime, I'm doing phone calls and things on, and I record every single webinar that I can get my hands on. I carry them with me instead of listening to the radio while I'm on the road. I listen to Good Mind Food while I'm out there, and I make phone calls while I'm on the road, and a variety of other things, as much as I can. So it's a balancing act, but I'm bound and determined that this is going to be it, and I'm excited.
Very good. Now, let me give an income disclaimer before I ask this question to you. Everyone's income is going to be different. So, Bruce, you've been in for 6 weeks, and can I actually have you at least gotten your investment back that you've put into the business?
Oh, absolutely. My original investment was the 1995, like most people that start out. Very quickly after that, I just went all in. I understand business, and invested in every product that we could get into. I've been around the network marketing business since 1989, and different businesses more than I want to admit, and this is the only system that I've ever seen like this. I consider it autopilot money. I get out there and do a lot of things. Last week I had relatives here from my wife's family is from England, from Great Britain, which I'll now have an international business coming up very shortly, which is exciting. And what's cool about this is that I will basically it takes a life of its own on, and I'm able to still go out and do my other business. But a lot of, like last week, I made, and I wasn't even here. I was actually on the road every single day. Plus, I had relatives here. I had a wedding that I went to last Sunday. From Saturday not this past Saturday, a week ago Saturday, until Thursday, I made about $1,700 in sales on eBay, and I wasn't even here.
Oh, wow. And so this is just you following the system?
Yes, just simply, going in and watching the videos, going through the modules, and just, following it to the letter. And that's the important thing. We have the shortcut right here in DSD. People that work all their lives, and work 30, 40, 50 years and get done and not have virtually, anything. And we can shortcut that we can turn that into a year, be able to retire in a year, for example. And so why shortcut the shortcut? We have the shortcut in our hands. We just have to follow a very simple, straightforward system. And what's great about it is if you don't understand something, you can ask questions. And if you really don't understand it, go back and watch another video. It's crazy simple.
So if someone was thinking about getting started with our team tonight, what advice would you give them?
Hit the green button and get started now, because just listen, be a student of the business, and just make lots of money. And here's I won't show that, but there's a lot of different tools that we have to offer, and just whatever works for you. Just listen to your sponsor, your mentors, and plug in every place that you can plug in and learn, and then go out there and make it happen.
Yeah. Would you? I tend to say that it's a fun business. Would you agree with that, Bruce? It's been a fun business.
Absolutely. I run on adrenaline and excitement.
Yeah, we see you. Keisha and I see you, so I would have to agree that you're definitely an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing your story, and I love hearing about your success, especially because when people say that they don't have the time to make money and they don't have the time, every time we hear about you spending hours a day on the road and that you still find the time to make almost a couple $1,000s in a week, there's no reason why anyone else can't do this business. So thank you so much for sharing that information.
It's an honor.
Alrighty, let's go ahead to David. David Cook. Pleasure to have you tonight. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing, Pam?
I'm doing wonderful. So you're actually in the military serving our country right now.
Cool.
I am. I'm an active duty Marine. I've been in for about 4 years. So.
Well, let me tell you, thank you so much. My son was active military, and let me tell you, thank you for serving. It is definitely a privilege to have you here, and we thank you for all that you do. We know it's a sacrifice, so thank you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean it's a privilege to serve, but it's always good to hear that from everybody. So.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So even with you serving and having probably a really crazy schedule, you're still able to make this business work for you, huh?
Yeah, yeah, crazy schedule to say the least. I mean, yeah, I mean, the Marine Corps demands quite a bit of us, and I put in quite a bit of time when I first started with it, getting my listings up. I got up to about 200 listings in the first month and a half because I already had an eBay account, so I was kind of established. I bought a lot on eBay, um, but I got those 200 listings up, and like Bruce was saying, now it's on autopilot. I mean, it's just sale after sale, sell it, relist it, sell again.
So prior to getting on or starting with DS Domination, you said you had a season account, but were you selling or were you just buying stuff?
It was about 95% buying, and
Yeah.
yeah, so even with being on eBay, I'd never thought about doing it this way before, and I saw my sponsor, actually a Marine I deployed with, Dejan Paris. Shout out to you, Dejan. But I saw him posting online about this thing, and I'm like, man, what's he doing on eBay? And I saw the video, and right when I saw it, I was like, man, I got to get in on this. A lot of people when they see what I'm posting, they ask me 1,000 questions about it, and that's fine. But I mean, I saw it, and I was just like, shoot first, ask questions later. It was join and then ask questions later.
Boy. military teaching. Shoot first, ask questions later. So how long have you been with DS Domination now?
Let's see, 2.5 months.
Okay. And so you say it's pretty much autopilot, so you've accomplished a lot in 2.5 months.
Yeah, I mean, it's persistent and put in the work, but I mean, it's the work definitely pays for itself. I mean, as far as what the normal person makes on a 9-to-5 job and their hourly rate, I mean, you can make a lot more than that on eBay and Amazon. So.
Okay, so let me throw the income disclaimer out because we talk about money a lot here, and the reason why we talk about money is because we happen to make a lot of it, and we love what we do. So I like to just go ahead and throw it out there. I didn't used to throw it out there, but then Reginald would send me a message and go, you got to throw the income disclaimer out. But let me throw it out there. You may not make as much money. Maybe you don't want to make money. Maybe you're not going to be as passionate about it, and maybe you're not going to do the work. So, David, with all that being said, how well do you do?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm on track to do about 2,800 in profit this month. And,
wow.
Yeah. And it's been a steady climb for me. I mean, I don't know, maybe 200 or 300 my first month, and then I upgraded once I had the money to do it, and then so on. And it's just been, I mean, it's been phenomenal so far.
So that's someone's income.
It is, yeah. It is.
Yeah, that's full-time income.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, and you're still growing. This is 2.5 months in.
Yeah. I mean, my goal is to keep getting better and keep doing it. I do the affiliate side, maybe about 20%. I've got 13 people on my team, so I'm building that a little bit as well. And but my main focus is on eBay and Amazon, and I just see it going up from here.
Absolutely. Now, the great thing about, I think, this company is that it has so many different layers. You can, like you mentioned, you're just starting to do a little bit of the affiliate part. You only do 20%. So the great thing about it is that you can pick and choose. So are you just starting to do that part because you're having so much success?
Yeah, I mean, I've always hated the idea of the MLM or whatnot, and a few people talk to me about getting into some companies. I never really saw the benefit of it, and when I heard about this and I heard, okay, there's no recruiting, I'm like, oh, I'm in. All I have to do is sell on eBay, and then there's this funny thing that I started having all this success, and I'm like, I don't want to tell people about this so I can make money. I want to tell people about it so they can make money. You know, I want to help them out. So
Yeah.
it's been kind of a change in mindset for me.
Absolutely. And the crazy thing is, it's not like a sale. You're literally just sharing it. So it's really totally different.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I talked to my sponsor about that. Like, I don't ever feel bad about getting somebody in the program because everybody that I've signed up is making money now.
Yeah. I was explaining that to someone today. I said, this is the first time I've ever been in a business where I feel good about putting people in the business and telling them, listen, you're going to benefit from any program or product that you purchase. So
Absolutely.
Well, I am so glad to hear about your success, and thank you again for all that you do for our country, and it's a pleasure to be able to speak to you, and I can't wait to hear about what you do next. I mean, almost $3 grand in 2.5 months, that's like impressive, especially because I know you guys have a crazy schedule. Where are you serving at right now?
I'm in Virginia right now. I just moved here from North Carolina, so
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I work, you know, pretty much like 7 to 5 every day, and you know, I have some other hobbies besides that, but you know, I just do this whenever I have time. I do it right when I wake up, and usually a few hours before I go to bed. If I have the time, if not, you know, I'm still making sales. So either way, you know, I'm
When
making
you
money.
have the time and making $3 grand a month.
Yeah.
Well, like,
All right. Thanks a lot, David. We'll talk to you a little later on. All right, Harriet, how are you doing tonight? Can you
hear me?
We can. Can you hear us?
Yeah, hey girls.
Hi.
Hey. How y'all doing?
We're doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, I think you're about to tell us something really good and juicy.
Yes, I got some things to tell y'all. It's funny too, so y'all gonna laugh tonight.
Well, good. We want to. Do I even have to ask you questions, or are you just gonna tell us?
Oh,
You're
well,
gonna interview yourself?
well, I'll let you be the judge. I'll let you be the judge.
Okay. So tell me, how did you get involved with DS Domination?
Well, basically, guys, no one had to introduce DS Domination to me because I am very, very nosy. I investigate everything. I'm always online. I'm always on Craigslist. I'm always searching for something to join. So basically, I really just stumbled across it on Craigslist one day. Actually, last year, I think October of last year, I decided to quit my job. I had no intentions of doing anything but for something just for me. I just know I wanted to do something for me. I knew I was not going back to work for anybody else, and I had to find something, and I had to find something quick because Sally Mae keeps sending me those threatening letters. So I had to, you know, just go and find something, and so I just started searching through Craigslist, and it was an ad there. I was like, oh God, I'm just gonna get what I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn and just move on because I know it's just another scam. I'm just gonna get what I can get and just move on. So basically, I just started the first day. I think the first day, guys, I made money like in maybe like 4 hours later, and it shocked me, and I almost jumped out of my britches, if you want to say, because I have never seen anything like this before. Seriously, I have never seen anything like this before.
Wait, Harriet, did you just say britches?
Britches.
Okay.
Britches with a B-R-I-T-C.
No. I knew you said britches. I just hadn't heard nobody say britches in a long time. You from the South, right?
Yeah, I'm from the South, so I got a little slang going on in here. So y'all just forgive me. Y'all forgive me. I ain't cussing.
I didn't think you cussed. I heard you say britches. I don't hear nobody say britches unless they from the South. I lived in Charlotte for almost 20 years, and that's the only place I heard britches.
So basically, I just wanted to. I was scared because Valerie is actually my sponsor. So I was actually inboxing her. I was actually like, okay, didn't know if I wanted to proceed because I didn't really know if it was a scam, if it was legal. So I was doing all of this YouTubing and questioning and asking people. And so I was like, I'm just gonna join. It's just $20. It was the same day, guys. So it didn't take me nothing but the same day to just click the link, and I joined, and ever since then it's just been cha-chinging. And that was, I joined November 20th of last year. So I've been in quite like 4 months now.
Okay. So you've been in for a minute.
Yeah, I've been in for like 4 months.
Okay. So income disclaimer, because we're about to get nosy. Since you said you're nosy, we're about to get nosy with you. So with income disclaimer, this girl done made some money. We already know that, so we got to give the income disclaimer. How are you doing?
Oh, well, basically, I have made over $10,000 with eBay and Bonanza combined.
Okay, whoa, stop, back up. You made over 10 grand doing this program, right?
Right.
Okay, you've done well. So off of this scam, off of this,
Yep.
you made 10 grand off of the scam.
Yep.
Wow.
Off of the $20 program.
Okay. So I say it works.
Yes, definitely, it works.
Okay. So you said November 21st, roughly, you signed up?
November the 20th, I signed up, and I got started right away. I think in the first 2 weeks, I made over $2,000. So I knew it worked. And I was just thinking, well, maybe it's just because it's the holidays. So let me see, So I was like, well, let me list in December. In December, it doubled. So I was like, man, oh God, I have to just wait and just see. Maybe January. Let me just back off, because I was just like not maxing out any of my listings because I was just still on the scam mode. Like, is this for real? I don't want everybody going to jail, because I'm going to tell on everybody in this group. If I go to jail, everybody in this group is going to jail, because if these people got me spreading all this news all around the internet, I am going to tell. So I just had to just creep my way through, and I was just peeping, and I was like, my PayPal kept growing, and I was like, this is for real. This is for real. Why can't I just accept that it's for real and just move on? And I had to actually really just basically just talk myself into just believing that this is your time. Grab it, learn it, go. Stop investigating. Stop trying to reinvent. I was trying to do all kind of stuff, y'all. I was trying to just do stuff on my own to see if this was. I was like, well, let me change this and see if it works. If he says it works, I'm gonna do this then, and I'm gonna do that. Bam, it worked. I'm like, oh my God, this man knows what he's talking about. I'm going to get inside of his head. I'm going to get inside of somebody's head in this group, because somebody has to tell me what is going on. But nobody didn't have to tell me what was going on, because I was all in the training, honey. I was reading stuff. It didn't take me long to upgrade, by the way. I upgrade every 2 weeks. Faithfully, on the dot, every 2 weeks, I upgraded. Even though I haven't even checked this out, guys, for real. I just started using the elite side the end of February. So basically, most of my sales were from pro.
Wow.
It was not, and I haven't even been incorporating. I just started really using elite and unleash together, because I had to figure it out. I'm kind of ADHD over here, so slow learning. I have to take it.
I have to disagree with you being ADHD or whatever. $10,000. I disagree. So pretty much what's happened? You claim that you went slow, and going slow in about 3 months you made 10 grand, which is a full-time income.
Yeah, basically it is. I just can't wait to Amazon. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, Father.
Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't wait for you either.
I am so happy. Y'all just don't know how many programs, and I've been in everything y'all can think of. I've been in everything. Believe me, I sold everything you can think of. I've sold jewelry. I've sold purses. I've sold hair. I did this out of the trunk of my car. I've been doing all kind of gigs. Whatever you could think of to make some money, I was down with it, honey. You didn't never have to twist my hand to make another dollar, because I knew how to do. And I was ready and always willing. So, hey, when nobody even had to show this to me. I'm telling you, nobody even had to show me, because I was already on it. I was on Domination. And then, check this out really quick. I was scared to promote the affiliate side, because I had to burn out my Facebook page so much with selling all this kind of stuff and crap and jelly beans and flip-flops and anything, hats. And I was like, oh God, these people gonna say, what are you selling now? And I was like, Valerie, should I go on and post? She was like, post. I was in Carrie inbox. Carrie, no, he convinced me one day. I was on the porch and I was just talking to him, but they're gonna laugh. They're gonna say, what are you doing now? He was like, post it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna post it, and I don't care what anybody say. I'm just gonna. They know I'm a hustler. They know this, so it's nothing to hide. I'm a hustler, okay? So I just posted it, and like 2 days later, I got 2 signups, and I think I got like 6 or 7 people maybe under me now, and I don't know, y'all. I'm just blown away about all of this. I'm just still sucking in. I'm in shock still, really, to be honest with you. That's why I can't even talk right now, because I'm still just in unbelief. I'm not in unbelief. It's just shocking because I spent so much money, guys, and invested in so much time in all these other groups, and swear I made $176. I only made $176, and I've been a part of like 20 programs.
Wow.
That's my ROI. 176 was my total amount that I've ever made inside of any network marketing company or affiliate company out there. So
I think you and Val need to trade war stories.
Girl, I sold Avon too. Everything you could think of. Oh, I didn't meant to say that. But I sold everything.
Okay. That's okay. We will bleed. Okay. So, well, listen. I'm happy for you, because the thing is that you've really just gotten started. And so if you can make 10, you can make 100,000. If you can make 100,000, you can make 1 million. So we're going to be keeping. You definitely got to come on another hangout for sure, don't you, Keisha?
Yes.
Yes. I have to ask you, please tell the people you're not a paid actress, okay?
I am not a paid actress. My husband told me. He said you want to be yourself. I said, what do you mean? He said, like you be around the house. I was like, they're not gonna take me serious if I be me. He was like, girl, you better be you, because you funny as heck. I was like, oh God, these people stop to take me serious. But anyway, I do have a little humor side to me, guys, so I like to have fun, but also I'm very, very serious. Also, I am a student too, so I actually am in a master's program, so that's all that I do right now is in school, because I didn't have a job, and in DS Domination is pretty much taking up the rest of my time besides my kids and stuff. So my plate is still full, but I don't have a job so per se. But DS Domination is definitely my job now. I'm all in. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I am all in. I got all the products, all of them. And guess what? And I'm learning each and every one of every night. I be sneaking on the phone, and then check this out, guys. I sold all of the stuff that I had left over from all of the other companies. I had to get them out some kind of way, because my husband, they were piling up in the corner, and my husband was like, and by the way, guys, when I told him about I joined another company, and he was like, well, what you got to buy this time? And how much room I got to clean out this time? I was like, it's not even that. It's not even, you don't even have to buy anything. You know, you just learning. You're learning and you're sharing. He was like, yeah, right, Harriet, whatever. You say that every time. Then I look at my bank account, another $200 gone. I'm like, no, but for real, have I asked you for any money? He was like, yeah, you you haven't been asking me for money lately, so you must be making some money over there. And he even downloaded the eBay app on his phone, trying to be nosy, y'all, to see how many cha-chings I get. I got to get it off his phone so he can't be listening.
Well, listen. Next time we have a hangout, we want to get an update. So you're welcome to come back. Your personality, and your kids in the background.
Okay.
So thank you, Harriet, for sharing, and congratulations on all of your success.
Oh, welcome. Thank you.
I'm glad you stuck it out and that you didn't think it was a scam, and everyone on the team is glad that you stuck it out.
I am so glad, and I'm riding the Longhorns. I'm riding the train. Who said something about the train last night? I'm on the train, honey. You ain't gonna leave me off the train. I already brought my ticket. I'm on the train.
Well, I hope you'll be on the plane to Vegas, and we'll see you in Vegas.
Oh, you gonna see me in Vegas? I already got my ticket and I already got my room, honey. I'm ready. I'll see y'all in Vegas and something.
Thanks, Harriet.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go. Let's go to Jerion. He is in Trinidad. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
All right. Welcome, welcome. What is the time there? Are we on the same time zone?
Yeah, I think we are. It's 8:30 p.m. right here now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen, now you're going to have to entertain us behind that, right?
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in this domination.
Okay. I was 17 when I started, and what happens is I own this Facebook group called Sell Your Stuff. It basically is eBay for Trinidad, and it basically has a bunch of members. A random member one day, his name is Michael Charles. I got to know that later. He just messaged me with a link, and he was like, "Check this out." So I clicked on it. I watched the video. And I said, okay, I don't have to pay this $20. I could just jump right in. So I went onto eBay, and I tried to start immediately. When I got to the point of selling the item, I didn't know what to do. There were too many options. So I just clicked something, and it went ahead. And my eBay account actually got banned from doing that. So then I had to go get a whole new eBay account, which is a whole run around. But I figured it out eventually. I got that eBay account and I watched the training, and since then it's just been something different. I mean, I took a different approach to it than so far the people who spoke so far. I focus a lot on affiliates, on the affiliate side of things. I have had over 50 affiliates in the 2.5 months I've started, and those affiliates are just growing daily now. I get at least 2 to 3 affiliates a day. And I just share my story. I just share what I've done so far. I have a couple sales as well. That's adding up as well, but I am focused on the affiliate. One affiliate told me even he quit his job. He's a grown man, quit his job to do this full time, to do DS Domination. He makes more in sales than I. And I don't mind. That's okay for me because I'm looking at the goal. I see the vision of my people joining. I teach them how to make money. They make money. Everyone's happy, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, you said 2.5 months, and you have 50 people signed up.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
So, and I can't help but notice that you look. Well, anyone could be my child. I'm pretty old. So you look definitely young enough to be my son. So how old are you?
Okay, I'm 18 now. I just turned 18.
Oh, Lord, where are you finding these people, Keisha? Come on. 18?
Yep, 18.
And you got 50 people signed up?
Yep, 50 people. I have a few people who are signed up who are younger than me. I have 16-year-olds, I have a 15-year-old, and all of us we want in from now. We want in from young. And that's our focus. That's our focus right now. We love the system. It works. What I like the most about it is that it works and you can show people proof. And I've just learned, I've gone and searched how to market, and I've just learned how to market. And that is what I've been doing. I would call myself an internet marketer right now.
So is this the first program that you have been in that's been like this for you?
Yes, like this. It's been like this, yeah, for sure. I tried Amway for a little while. It didn't work out for me because it took a lot of time, and unlike this, I preach to anyone 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day and you're done.
Okay.
You take about an hour and 30 minutes to watch the training initially. After that, 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. If you want to really succeed, try for 20 minutes. 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. and you will make. There's nothing, I don't know, there's nothing like this.
So for someone who's 18 years old, who's looking to get started in this business, what advice would you give them?
Okay, as a young person, people are going to tell you straight up what you're doing is a scam immediately. And that's the experience I've had a lot. And how I've got around that is by a method of teamwork with a team. When I first started, I got my first 5 people. I created a team. I saw the Unit of Prosperity, this group, and I was like, okay, I can make a team like this. I started a group, DS Domination, Trinidad and Tobago. And in this team now, we have 55 members, and basically, any one of us who posts anything, all 55 members come onto the post and we say, thanks for showing me this is working out, just got a sale, etc., etc. And that just gets everybody on our Facebooks to just come over, and they want to know what's this, they want to see what's happening here, and everyone is just excited. When they see the video, I have not seen a single person who has seen the video and has not at least been interested. Everybody loves this video when they see it for the first time. Some people say, yeah, I could do it. Some people say, sign me up immediately. And that's just how it's been going for me. So I would say your team, you need to have a good team. Definitely supporting your posts, definitely helping you, telling people, talking, just speaking about it. And what else I'd say is to avoid the whole scam, questioning, that sort of stuff. Don't even post your referral link when you're posting. All you want to do is you want to say, just made, etc. Just made 10,000, just made $100. Inbox for more information. And then your friend comes on, he says, oh, wow, just made 50, thanks for showing me this. Another guy comes on, he asks, what is this? Show him the video, and it's all history from there.
So mainly what you do is you share your results. You're
Yes.
sharing your results of what's happening for you versus
Yes.
trying to send them off to the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really great. So let's, again, income disclaimer. It's going to be different for everyone. How have you been doing over the last couple months? Doing it as an affiliate. You still promote eBay, right? So you do sell stuff on eBay.
Definitely, I sell stuff on eBay as well.
Okay. So how, on a roughly, you don't have to give exact numbers, but how are you doing? Is this a full-time income for you, or kind of give us a rough number?
This is supplementary. Right now, I'm in school as well, so I focus a lot on school, but this is what I do when I get home. Right now, to date, I've made 1,000, well, close to 1,000 US, strictly from affiliate. And that's in 2 months. And that is just strictly pro affiliate. That is not even from elite or anything. I have members who are at that level, but I didn't even collect affiliates on that as yet. And then in terms of sales, you can add another 500 US. So it helped me at around 1,500 so far.
And this is part-time while you're in school?
Yeah, this is part-time.
Okay. And you work around your own schedule, no pressure?
No pressure at all, nope.
Wonderful. Okay, great. And this is something that you're continuing with?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I want to get into the other products. I'll be doing that soon this month. This month I want to get into that and just set goals and reach them.
Great. 18 years old. Golly. If I would have started this at 18, I'd be rich many times over. Great for you. I mean, it's good to see. I don't want to call you a kid because you're a young man, but 18 years old and have such a good head on your shoulders to be smart enough to realize that wealth is created and that getting a job is not going to make you any money. I mean, part-time job, I mean, in two months you've already made $1,500. I mean, that's incredible. So congratulations. What are you taking up in school?
I study economics, management of business, and mathematics.
And you're smart too. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, and thank you again.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Okay. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you?
Oh, there we go.
Hey there. Can you hear me?
No, can you hear me all right?
I can now. You were breaking up
Yep,
for a
there
second.
you go. I got
How are
Gotcha.
you, lady? Are you here?
I am doing very well.
So tell us a little bit about how you got started in DS Domination.
Yeah, I think we're both kind of going. My story is actually a little different because I got started in October of last year, and I was working before I got started in DSD. I was working third shift, probably about 50 to 60 hours a week for a bank, a call center, and I saw the program, and so somebody flooded it across my Facebook, and they're like, make money now, $20 program, blah 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 blah, and I was like, let me see what this thing is about. It's got to be something else, some matrix or something that's. So I got into it. I looked at it. I did sign up. I did not take it serious at all. I was like, whatever. It didn't really click for me because I tried before with such a small investment. It really worked. So I didn't really apply any effort. Then, Christmas rolled around, and I saw my sponsor putting up posts, and I'm like, okay, you and I are kind of cut from the same cloth. You and I, we talk a lot. We have a lot of things in common, and she wasn't my sponsor at the time. I was actually, on a team. But then after seeing her post over and over again, I messaged her. I was like, what is this thing that you're doing? And I'm like, what? Well, I'm really not doing it, but I'm in it, and it's, I couldn't say that it wasn't working because I wasn't working it, but when I decided to actually join with someone that was going to actually, keep me accountable, and that's exactly what she did. So when I joined, I joined and I started with the pro and elite level. So right off the bat, because I just reviewed it over again and I saw that the opportunity was there. I don't like recruiting. I've been in sales my entire life, but I still didn't like recruiting other people. So I was like, okay, I really want to see making money without having to work someone. Let's see if this works. I got flooded with analysis paralysis. I overloaded myself with so much information that I really was at a point where I really didn't even take a lot of action at first. And then she kind of like slapped me around and said, you need to, stop, get up, do this, just follow this step by step by step. That's all you need to do. Focus on it. I did it, and then I made my first sale within like 2 days after following directions. So that was my success getting into it. But it took me 33 days to make my first initial sale, continuously posting, finally, eventually.
So you got started originally in October, like me. I got started in October, but didn't really start doing the business really until about December 2.
But I actually didn't even start actually applying, like listing items until probably February, about February.
Okay. All right. Well, see, the only difference with me is I actually was listing stuff back in October, but I didn't start really promoting the business until December. So what was that shift for you? What made you, I can tell you what it was for me. She's on the panel. But what was the shift for you? Was it seeing someone else started making money? Was it the realization that, wow, this thing really works? What happened that made you suddenly decide, okay, what am I doing or what am I not doing?
Well, in my life, I always knew that I needed to find something else. I had been, kind of like Harry, like in so many different companies that I really didn't even trust I didn't know how to make the right decision or what I was going to be doing to, to actually be in profit mode. I think what the shift was for me was when my husband came home one day and he was like just really, really tired, and we got into this big argument. We looked at it and we found the underlying problem with it, and we looked at like finances at that point, and I said, something has got to change. We have to do something. I couldn't handle the financial aspect of us, just being just making it, just being able to pay the bills, tithe, and just save, like not having any, like we were just surviving. So for me, it was just the shift of I gotta do something or else everything else is gonna crumble. We had made goals, how the new year comes around and you're like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to make money, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's got those goals. We had not sat down and actually put our goals on paper, the right way, and for just that realization that I had to do something. Looking back over those goals, I had this goal of replacing my income for probably since I was 19. I said that by the time I was 25, I did not want to be working a job, and here I am, 25, working a job. And I realized that I had not hit any of the goals that I had wanted. So, I said, I got to do something. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. Something has to change. So I just, as my sponsor, my mentor would say, I just shut up and started following directions. I stopped questioning because I'm a very analytical person. I want to know how, why. I want to know the bad. I want to know the good. I want to know everything about everything I'm about to do. So having that realization that what I'm doing is working. It has not been working. I've been trying to keep making it work. I got to change. So that was just the aha moment for me. When I got in DSD, 10 days later, I was released from my employer. I had just, like I said, I went to the pro and elite level, and my husband was like, well, what are we going to do? And I was like, I don't know. All I can do is just work program. That's about it. I refuse to go back to working for anyone else. I refused it, and so I've been doing this full time since then.
So pretty much when you lost your job, is that when you kind of kicked it into high gear? That was like you said that was your aha moment. So that's when you kicked it into high gear, and you've been going strong ever since. That's what I'm gathering, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So income.
Because I was doing full time, I had to.
Income. We're talking over each other because there's like a feedback. Income disclaimer, guys, because I'm getting ready to get in your business. Of course, her situation was totally different. She lost her job, so she had to do something. So have you replaced your income? You don't have to go into detail, but have you been able to replace your income with DS Domination?
I have not replaced my income yet, but everything that was necessary, we've been able to take care of because of DSD.
Okay, so
we have
a portion of it, a good portion of it. It sounds like.
Not, gone with other money that I made. Say that again.
So you've been able to replace a portion of it. It sounds like.
Yeah, a portion. Yeah. So enough to where I don't have my husband breathing down my back saying, "What are you gonna do? You don't have a job." Blah 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 blah. I'm just, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're not. In other words, you're moving.
So,
I mean,
you don't have to worry about that.
So yeah, it's only been a month. So in other words, you're not struggling because you've got this business, right?
Oh no. I'm about putting a post up on my Facebook because I didn't want to, blow my friends out of the water and stuff. But I actually ended up getting 2 other people on my team who were also in the same position, and they both have made quicker than I did. So I mean, no, I'm not struggling. This is simple. It's just, that's how I feel like. That's what I feel like. It's just, it's stupid simple, this program. There's none other like it. I don't know, to just get in and get it over with. If anything, if it scares someone to spend $20 to change your life, I don't know what to tell you. There's no cure for that.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm sure in the next 30 days you'll completely replace your income. I mean, you're going in that direction now. If you're already replacing a good portion of it, you're already on your way. So thank you so much. All right, lady. Torski, how are you?
I'm fine. Can you guys hear me?
We can, and we see your smiling face. How are you?
I'm doing well.
So tell me a little bit, well, I know about you, of course, but tell me a little bit about how you got involved in DS Domination and what's been your experience with it.
Well, first, I just want to thank you and Keisha for inviting me to tonight's hangout. I am always totally awed and inspired by the different testimonials and stories that have been shared on the hangout, and tonight is no exception. You have a remarkable group of dominators on the call, and so I just want you guys to know that I'm honored to share the hangout with you, first and foremost.
Well, thank you.
So my DS domination journey started in February 15th, I think the day after Valentine's Day. And so as an entrepreneur, I am a career coach and resume writer, and I've had my own business working primarily for me since about 2007. But if anybody else on the call has been a coach, life coach, fitness coach, whatever it is, you'll know that there's certainly potential to make a lot of money, but there's also a lot of work involved in coaching individuals, keeping them engaged, keeping them, their attention span on what needs to be done, etc. And so, Pam, with you being my sponsor, I just started to really take notice to your post on Facebook and the income potential that you were sharing, and I was thinking, as Keisha was saying, it can't be this simple. So I reached out to you, and it got started again that day right after Valentine's Day, and immediately said, okay, I'll do this on the side, and I'll use it to help funnel and channel some money some other ways, build up my cash reserves, pay off a couple of credit card balances that's been hanging out there too long. So initially just came into this thing with that focus, and just started juggling it around my coaching clients and other things that I had going on. And it is phenomenal, and I think, like Keisha, I'm not completely an analytical person, but I do overthink stuff, and I kind of overthought this for much longer than I should have, and I got involved and certainly started posting immediately, but because the buy-in wasn't at 110% then, I moved, I guess, fairly cautiously in my post, in what I posted, didn't take up some of our training methods and ways that we can post quickly to eBay. And so in looking back, in hindsight, I know that had I started off with more momentum, I could certainly be farther along. But I do know that looking forward in this race, and certainly not having any regrets from what did or didn't happen in the past, the sky is the limit. There is unlimited potential as to what you can earn and how much you can earn in DS Domination. And I'm just totally excited to be a part of this team. I hope, as I move and as I continue to grow and learn, because you do have to be trainable and coachable to be successful in this business, that very soon in the near future, I'm able to replace all of my coaching income with DS Domination, so that, you know, coaching and speaking can be more of a do it when I want to do it activity versus, you know, having to do it. Because as Jerion said, this money is way too easy. Anytime I can go to sleep at night and wake up with money in my account, but $19.95, who's not gonna sign up for that? I mean, and here was my philosophy, Pam, when I got started. I said, okay, even if this thing doesn't pan out, I've only invested $19.95. And I wrote the date down, and I remember circling it on the calendar, and I said, okay, by the 29th date, I'm going to know whether or not I need to cancel this thing or whether or not it's truly legit. And I posted, and I'd say within 72 hours, I had my first cha-ching. And it's a very addictive sound, and everybody who's on the call, who's dominating with us, will know there is something about hearing that cha-ching, you know, when you're in the car, when you're somewhere else, or just having your phone vibrating to let you know that you've made that sale, and more importantly, you know that that's income, that's your money coming into your bank account. And you know, you're going to have to do some training and some you know, posting on the front end. But as my good friend in Virginia, who's also on the call tonight, will tell you, if you put in that front end work, it will just continue to pay for you exponentially on top of each other. So I'm totally excited. As the other members, I will see you and be able to meet you in person for the first time, Pam, in Vegas in May.
Well, you know, I remember our first phone call.
Don't talk about me.
I'm not going to talk about you on this hangout, but I will talk about you to Keisha later. But I remember something you said, which I won't go over, and I remember getting off the phone going, what in the world is she talking about? And I'll refresh you later. But, you know, the thing is, and we have a lot of coaches and professionals in this business now, and I think what's because I'm a former coach, you and I've had this conversation.
Right.
I think it's hard to break away from what we perceive to be this stigma of the online business world and the professional image of the coaching world.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to go into the dark side of this business, or what people perceive to be this business, until we realize that this is the most legitimate business in the world, and that it provides freedom in so many different ways, because literally, as long as you have a laptop, you can run your business from anywhere.
Yes.
And it provides so much freedom financially, because you can literally write your own ticket financially. So it's funny, because I see all my coaching friends like you, and I have several other coaching friends who are now in this business. As I see you guys transform, it's almost comical, because you guys go from, I'm not going to promote this, I'm not going to do this, to woo, 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 and you guys are all in, and you're like, I'm coming to Vegas, and I'm doing all this stuff, and I quit my job in 2 weeks. And so it's really, really funny to see you guys transition, because it is freedom, and it has the ability to do so much for so many people. So it's really good to see, especially knowing that first phone call we had, to seeing you here and seeing you light up, and knowing that, you know, that first call was like pulling teeth. And and I believe you when you said you were counting those 29 days. I believe you that you were counting those 29 days. And that 1995, you meant that. You were like,
I did.
And that 1995, she meant it. So,
yes. And you know, it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned, you know, telling people about it, because when I first came on board, I just came on board on that pro level. I said, okay, it's $19.95. If it is a scam, then that's all I've lost is $20. And as soon as I had that first cha-ching, I think maybe an hour later there was a second one. And, you know, and then I was like, okay, I got to go back and look at the training to figure out what to do now. And then as I was processing those, there was a third one. And so, you know, being a coach and a speaker, I'm ready to tell somebody. And so, I was ready to like run and post and call people. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, I'm not an affiliate yet. And so, you know, being a coach, but being an entrepreneur, I literally got on that affiliate thing because I said, you know, if people see the business model, see the long-term vision, this one is a no-brainer. And, you know, as soon as I started having verifiable results and, you know, I made my $20 back, I was in like Flynn. I mean, no doubts whatsoever. I was ready to go. I'm continuing to dominate. I'm in at the Unleashed right now. I'm really excited about that next jump that I'll need to make to open up more earning potential, more training, and more opportunity. So I'm totally getting there to being all in, and I'm working it.
Yeah, and you really the really funny thing is that initially it was like pulling you, and then I think after that initial pull, it was like you just like went crazy. It was like, oh my gosh, she's like breaking down all the doors. Next thing I know, she's like, I'm here, I'm there, and she's jumping through all the hoops, and I'm like, who let this mad woman out the door? It was like you were all over the place. So it's really cool though, and I think what it does too is I was explaining to another friend who was a coach. She said, well, I don't know how people are going to take this. And I said, well, when people see that you're doing it, that validates it because people respect you. And they said, well, if she's doing it, then it's got to be a great program. It's got to be a great system. I said, well, how did you see me doing it? And they said, well, of course I trust you and believe you. Well, people see the same thing about you. And then, of course, it's eBay. So eBay has been around for years. Who doesn't trust a company that's, you know, doing billions of dollars a year? So I'm glad
it's funny that you would mention that because my first sign up is another fellow career coach and friend, and you know I just shared the business vision with her for a little bit, and I think before we got off our call, and she said it's done. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, it's done. She was like, Torsky, I've always respected you as a coach. You just have that, likability, and people want to follow you. They want to know what you're doing. She was like, if you're in it and you're this excited about it, she was like, I'm in. I mean, it was just a no-brainer. And it just kind of, based on your story, it confirmed for me, that I was in the right place. So, like I said, kudos to you and being that sponsor and kind of breaking me down a little bit. And, the work that you and Keisha do is absolutely inspiring. And it keeps me on my toes and motivated. When I start to get complacent and potentially, think, it's time to slack off, or I'm good here, or I'm not good here. You guys are always holding me accountable and pushing me outside of my comfort zone. And I think for me, being absolutely brand spanking new to eBay, I think that's important, to continue to, move in your uncomfortableness and move through fear. Because what I've learned is that fear does not mean no. Fear just means you haven't been there before.
Well, kudos to you, lady, because I will tell you, having been in the coaching industry, we make the worst clients. And so I have to say we have quite a few coaches on our team, and you guys are some of the best ones on the team. You guys really, break your neck. So, no problems out of you. Problems out of some other folks, but not the coaches on the team. You guys are really rocking it. So shout out to you guys because y'all came in a little rough around the edges, but then y'all just went crazy. Y'all like, oh, this money, I'm not, and I think what it is you're like, we're not having to deal with crazy clients. This money is
right. That was a huge, huge motivator for me. So yeah. I'm enjoying it. I love the ride, and I'm on this train, and I'm holding on for dear life because I'm going to the top with Roger and Reginald and you and Keisha, and I'll be at the 10K table probably by May, I hope.
Well, you know what? We're standing in agreement with you, so we're going to say that you will. So congratulations
I will.
Success in building your team. I see your team growing, so congrats on that.
Thanks.
All right, Keisha.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, let's tell everybody about your story.
Well, a little bit about me. I got started. The lovely Pam Lawhorn, our host for tonight, sent me the link. May have been September 29th, and said, check this out. And I said, what the heck is this, Pam? And so I looked at it and saw it, and, the analytical side of me wanted to ask her questions. Well, why do I need to join? I saw the program, blah, blah, blah. She said, Keisha, just join, okay? So I got in, and I was not like anyone else. I saw it. I said, well, you know what? Let me give it a try. I posted an item that night, and the next morning, the thing sold. At that moment, it was a defining moment in my life. I knew this was it. So I went like a mad woman, like no sleep, sleepless nights, and I shared this with everyone. I think in an income disclaimer, your results may vary. I lost a lot of sleep. Okay, in the month of October, I may have done like $2,000, and this is on the affiliate side, because I'm definitely heavy on the affiliate side. I did maybe about $2,000. Come to January, maybe about $7,000 in affiliate income. February, $15,000, and this month I'm definitely on track to at least do $20K. Income disclaimer: your results may vary, but if you do the work, you'll get paid. So I'm excited about it. It didn't take me 10,000 people to do these numbers. That's the amazing thing about this program, is that it didn't take me some companies you get in, you need to have 10,000 of affiliates in order to see that kind of money. And Pam, she can judge that I don't have a huge downline, but I just sponsored some good people, and we are growing like a wildfire. So that's definitely part of my story. Pam, stay-at-home mom. I didn't have a seasoned eBay account. I had sold one thing on eBay, and that was something from another network marketing company that I had in the house. And so I figured, you know what, this stuff's in my cabinet, so I'll sell it. I probably lost money in the shipping and everything. I don't even know. I just said somebody bought it. I was excited. And that was about 2010 when I sold that. So I definitely was excited that it actually worked. Okay.
Yeah, and Keisha's being modest. Let me fill in some blanks. So when Keisha says she ran like a mad woman. So income disclaimer: you will not make $20,000 a month unless you run like a wild banshee, like Keisha did. And that's how, quite honestly, both Keisha and I make money. I wasn't doing the business let me back up and tell you my story briefly. I signed up maybe a few days before I signed Keisha up, and Keisha and I had always been wanting to work together. That was just kind of like our little, childhood dream, even though we didn't know each other since we were kids, but that was our childhood dream. We wanted to work together, so we kept saying we were going to find a way to work together, but nothing ever panned out for us. So when this business came up, I contacted her, but she was not feeling it at all. She was like, no. And I said, just take a look at it. And she called me up, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but I remember it was a lot of no's. And what is this, Pam? And it wasn't a friendly conversation. I do remember that. And I just told her to take a look at it. And I said, this is real good. And I tried to explain to her that I liked it, and she didn't really care. But long story short, as you can figure out, she signed up. And at that time, I was doing something else, and Keisha wasn't interested in that either. And so she looked at it, and I don't know what it was about it, but she decided to go with it. And I stayed doing the other thing, and Keisha started running with it. So between October and I think the second week in December, I signed up a total of 30 people. Out of that 30 people, I believe maybe 10 people became affiliates. Keisha was one of them. And it was maybe 10 people were affiliates, maybe only 7. But long story short, Keisha and another young lady, Valerie, who actually was a sign-up of someone else I signed up, started building this crazy team. So from that, I began to make money off of my team. And I wasn't even aware of it. Craziest thing. And a couple things happened that's kind of comical now that I look back at it. What I was doing was I was making money, and every time I got up to $500, I would go on my cell phone and just draw the money out. So I didn't even know how much money I was making. And I got an email from a guy, I can't even remember who it was, sending me saying congratulations that I was on like the leaderboard or something. And I think I sent Keisha a message and I said, Keisha, am I on the leaderboard? And I think she said something like, yeah, you've been on for 3 weeks or something. And I said, how do I find it? Because I didn't even know where it was at. So here I am making money on the leaderboard, didn't even have a clue. And I think I said something to Reginald, and finally I just said, maybe I really need to look at this because I'm really sounding kind of stupid here. I'm on the leaderboard, I'm making money, don't even know what I'm making. And when I figured it out, I was actually doing very well. This was middle of December, so this goes to show you the power of intention and how this program can grow. By January, I had made $5,000. By February, it was $15,000, and by the end of this month, I think I'm going to be at about 24, 25. Now, I have not signed up a lot of people like Keisha, but what we have done is we've built our team. So we work a lot with our team internally and help them make money. We love this business. We love the people that we work with, and we love what it does for the people that we work with, as well as us. So it's been a great ride. It's continuing to go, and it's just been an amazing opportunity in such a short period of time. Who would have ever thought that it would turn out like this? It's still just even thinking about it just shocks me. So it hasn't been a long time for any of us, but that's just how fast this company is growing. Even without us doing anything, it's growing so fast for us because people love the business and it's making money. So if you have been thinking about joining this team, now is the time for you to do so. Definitely click on the link below to get started. All you have to do is click on the Join Our Team Now, the green button, and get started. We have such an amazing team. Anyone who you get started with can help you. I mean, our team, honestly, is phenomenal. You'll get access to so many resources.
And I'm actually going to show that, Pam. So I'm going to actually share that, what they actually get access to.
Yeah, I was about to say, by the way.
Yeah, so for those of you who have stuck around to the very end here, I'm actually going to share with you. So those of you, you've heard the stories, and you know, some people on here, you don't have to recruit, okay? It's not required, okay? So I want to make sure I get that out. You can simply, you know, quietly make money on eBay. You can do 10,000 on eBay just like Harriet, and you know, and not tell anybody, right? It's very hard, right? And most people that come in, they come in and they say, I don't want to recruit, and we say, that's okay. We don't force you. You know, we don't. It's not even a requirement when you get signed up. But just in case those of that are here tonight, and you say, you know what, I see the vision. You know, you're kind of like me. Hey, I see the vision, and I know I'm going to go out and I'm going to share this thing with a lot of people. I want to share with you. Those of you I want to share with you some of the bonuses that you get just by being, you know, just by locking arms with us, really at the 1995 level. I have some amazing bonuses. So what I really want to do, and you guys know I'm the social media queen, I have 1,400 people or so on here. I want you to share this on Facebook because I'm getting ready to share some bonuses that you want people to know. Okay, if you were thinking about getting a DS Domination before now, right, tonight's the night. Okay, get on the Hangout because Keisha Bass is getting ready to unleash some bonuses for people that, you know what, it's going to change your business. It's going to change. You think, I mean, you think I've made some money? I'm telling you, you all, after you see some of these bonuses I'm gonna share with you tonight, my income is getting ready to catapult, and like I said, this train is rolling, okay? This train is on the track, and we want to take some people, we want to create some 6- and 7-figure income earners so you can live a laptop lifestyle, okay? We're not, like as Pam will always say, we're not trying to show people how to get by. We're trying to show you how to have a life, okay? A life, not just pay a few bills, but actually not even worry about when bills come because you have enough money where it's not even an issue, okay? We want you to get to that point, and we know we have a system. We have a solution. So if you've been invited here tonight, somebody loves you dearly, and they want to see your life change, and we want to show you just how simple it is. I'm getting ready to show you some simple simple numbers, and how I actually did, you know, this month I'll do 20K, and it wasn't because I went out to the streets and I was actually passing out flyers and stuff, and I sponsored 200 people this month. No, that's not what happened, but I have leverage. I'm going to show you how our compensation plan has so much leverage in it with just 2 of the products, okay? So I'm going to share my screen. Y'all give me just a minute here. I'm going to bring up some bonus. I'm going to bring up something. So make sure you're inviting. Go to Facebook. Tell them, get on now. Get on now. If you've been thinking about joining DS, now's the time. Now is the time. Okay. We're going to screen share. All right. I'm going to do my desktop because actually I want to share with you. Okay. So hopefully you can see my screen. Pam, just let me know. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. I think we're good. Cool. All right, so just for getting started tonight at the $19.95 level, I want to share with you, as an affiliate, you'll get access to this UOP marketing system. Our leader, Reginald Simpson, used his own money to build out this marketing system so that you sharing this simple program, this simple $19.95 program on Facebook is simple. We give you access to this entire system, and it will teach you. We have a Facebook group, over 8,000 people in this Facebook group, so you have, you know, so much support. If you have a question, you can post the question inside the group. Someone will get an answer to you. We have eBay selling tips. We have tax deductions. We have DSD system set up, autoresponder. We share with you how to get started tonight, so you could definitely go out and, you know, and actually clear your auto ship tonight because it's only $19.95 to get started. You know, sponsor 2 people, you're done. Okay, and it's very simple. So we have a blog. So, you know, those of you who have, you know, are paying for a blog, we have a free blogging system that's inside the system. We have Facebook video posters. So if you are paying right now for to post on Facebook, we actually have it free within our system at the $19.95 level. I'm still trying to convince Reginald to make this at a higher level because there's so much value inside of this system. So like I said, we have the blogging system, we have the Facebook video poster. Those of you who are paying for campaign tracking, we actually have campaign tracking inside of the UOP marketing system, so you don't even have to pay for that. So if you're paying for that, cancel it. You don't need that. We actually have it inside. This Google Hangout that you're on tonight, we give you access to have your very own Google Hangout link that you can share on Facebook and invite people, and then Pam and I or Reginald or Carrie or someone, whoever's hosting this Hangout, will close your prospects for you. So you basically send them to us, we close them for you. What a great deal this is, okay? All right, so you can, you know, we have, you know, built-in autoresponder, so in case you don't want to spend the money right up front to get an autoresponder, we got you, okay? We have an affiliate training center with, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that, you know, this is actually in this as well. Oh, $2,000-3,000 worth of value, worth of training that will teach you exactly what to do to build your DS Domination business. Okay, so that's just at the $19.95 level. You'll get access to the entire system. So get to your sponsor right away. Once you click Join Now, go ahead and click Join Now. And when you get, you know, message your sponsor, let them know you're in. You want to get access to the system. You're ready to go. Now, what I want to do next is kind of share with you some of the numbers. In our system, this is the income disclaimer. I can't guarantee any sort of income, okay? The FTC makes us do this. You know, I don't know, you may get in, you may do absolutely nothing, and if you do nothing, guess what? You get paid nothing. But for those of you who go to work, then, you know, there is, you know, there's compensation for those of you who go out and share the program, like Jerry Yon, who's 18 years old, 2.5 months, got 50 affiliates, okay? He saw the vision and went, wow. So we're going to go through really quickly, because I want to get you off of here so you can get started tonight. Here's our compensation plan. On our first level, I'm only going to talk about the first level, okay? 50% commission on the first level. So everybody that you sponsor on your first level, you get 50% commission, okay? The second level is 10%, but you can, this will be inside the group, so once you join the group, you'll have access to the compensation plan videos and everything, okay? But let's talk about that 50%, okay? Because this is how I am able to do 20K, because I use some simple numbers using this compensation plan, all right? So this is a hypothetical income breakdown. This is not, you know, a guarantee at all. So you're saying that you have 100 pro customers, okay? There's a $10 commission per month residual for at the pro level, okay? That's $19.95 a month, and you get $10. That's $1,000 a month in residual income. Those of you who have a second job, hello. This is something that you can do to replace a second job. I know you're saying, Keisha, 100 customers? That sounds like a lot of people. I'm telling you, it's not hard to do. Like all the people on this panel tonight have shared with you. Ron shared a very simple system. Share it on Facebook. Get your, some of your teammates to go and comment and like. Boom. You'll have people that want to know, what are you doing? Your income will grow very fast, okay? So just in case, you may be a rock star, 200 pro customers, $10 a month residual. That's to $2,000 a month in residual income. Can you see the vision? This is just at the pro level, okay, with 200 customers, all right? But we do have other products inside of DS Domination. We have an elite level product. This is as far as I'm going to go because these are the two that you get residual on. What if you had 100 elite customers? That would be a $60 per month residual per customer, okay, assuming they have the pro and the elite. That's a $6,000 a month in residual income. Those of you who are affiliates right now, you should be running to your Facebook. You should be running to your phone, texting somebody, hello. Can you see the vision? People, there are some people who don't make this type of money on a job, and with 100 elite customers, you can be making $6,000 a month in residual income. That's income you get paid every single month, whether you do the work or not. Hello. 200 elite customers, okay? $60 a month residual. That's $12,000 a month in residual income. Can you retire with $12,000 a month in residual income? I think so. Can you take a vacation with $12,000 a month in residual income? I think so. Can you guys hear my voice? I'm getting so excited because these numbers are so simple and they're doable. All right, so if I were you, I'd be on Facebook right now sharing this and growing this right about now. So this doesn't even include, y'all, the profits from eBay and Amazon. This is just, and those of you who are in the program, Harriet, doing $10,000 a month, $10,000, not a month, I'm sorry, but doing $10,000 a month, eBay, hello, can you see the vision? But wait, there is more. I love it. I got some bonuses, okay, because I like action takers. Okay, as Pam will let you know, I am an action taker. I take imperfect action every single day. My income reflects that. So I got some bonuses for those of you who are prospects tonight, and those of you who are already in the company, we got some bonuses for you tonight. If you upgrade tonight to Elite and the Unleashed program, which your sponsor, whoever invited you tonight, they can share with you, the information about these two programs if you're brand new. If you're inside the company, you already know what this is, okay? We want you to make more money. This is not about your sponsor getting paid, so get that little, negative thinking out of your mind because, as Pam said, some of us, we only get $2 when you upgrade. This is about you living the life of your dreams, and we want to help you do that. So upgrade to Elite and Unleashed within 24 hours. So you have, actually, you don't have 24 hours. I should have changed the slide. You got till midnight tonight. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Actually, I'll even do something that I'll override Reginald, and I'll give you Pacific Standard Time because I'm gonna be up. Okay, I'm gonna be up, and then I'm gonna see your email when you upgrade tonight by midnight Pacific Standard Time. Upgrade to Elite and Unleashed. So those of you who are sitting at the pro level, we want to help you make more money. All right. Now with that upgrade, you're gonna get access to the 6 weeks to 6 figures boot camp. And this boot camp is going to change income. You're going to have, I like to say, you're going to change your income. You're going to change lifestyles, okay? We're going to do some classes that are going to teach you about Bankable You Branding Mastery by none other than Pam Lawhorn tonight. She's going to teach you how to brand yourself so you can position yourself so that people are just attracted to you, right? You just, you can sponsor people effortlessly when you have a bankable brand. Social media mastery, marketing for dummies. I'm going to teach that. I'm going to teach you just what I've done using Facebook and YouTube to build a $20,000 a month income, okay? Yes, I am. YouTube Marketing Power. We're going to show you how to master YouTube, how to take over YouTube. I talked to the instructor for this class. He says, Keisha, after this class, UOP is going to take over YouTube, okay? So if I were you, I would be getting upgraded right now. Outsourcing 101, I have a teammate who is killing it on Amazon and has hired outsourcers. So she's going to teach Outsourcing 101 and show you how to get more time because you know what? Nobody wants a business that they got to be strapped to a computer all day, right? So we're going to show you how to outsource it so that you can spend more time with your family. You can do some other things. 6-figure drop shipping formula. We are going to talk about drop shipping. We're going to teach you how to take this to the next level, how to, do what you already should be doing. We're going to share you some tips and tricks to do that a little bit better. And then last but certainly not least, leadership and influence mastery is going to be taught by none other than Reginald Stinson, the guy who built a team of over 8,000 affiliates, is going to do leadership and influence mastery, you guys. This is all a $19.97 value. Okay, this class starts April 3rd. It's going to start this week. So tonight is the very last night that you can get in this. So if you're watching this hangout, you got to get in tonight. Okay, this is the last night. So this is why I said, Reginald, I want to offer it one more time. Please let me offer it to the people one more time. Okay, so this starts April 3rd. Now listen, those of you who are, action takers. I mean, you're serious about this. If you go all the way in tonight, right, you get all the products. Okay, and I'm gonna limit this to 5 people. 5 people, you go all the way in tonight. Upgrade, get all the products. Okay, you're like, man, Keisha, I want a 6-figure income. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I want in. Upgrade to all the products by midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. Then you got access to the boot camp. Okay, we're gonna put you in the boot camp. Absolutely. Not only that, there's an all-in Monopoly webinar that's going to happen May 15, 2014 by our very own leader, Reginald Stinson, who I'm going to share with you some numbers. He gave me one tip about Amazon, and I literally, made a couple sales a day. I started to share my income proof just to show you. But listen here, this is his email account, okay? Sales, sales, sales. And you know what, you guys? He just woke up, and he's back on there again, so you guys better watch out. Okay, so here it is. He just transferred $6,200 into his bank account. Okay, yes, we are doing this type of money. This is on top of affiliate money. Okay, this is using the products. He's going to do a Monopoly webinar on May 15, 2014. I will be upgrading right now. I will be getting all in right now. So this is his GoDaddy bookkeeping, you guys. This is profit, $10,413 profit, okay, for the week. I would be upgrading right now if I were you. I'd be getting in. I mean, I'm about to join again, Pam. Good Lord Jesus. Okay, listen, this is some more. This is his actual eBay, his actual Amazon sales. You guys, look at that. 482, 12,000. We can't do no, we can't manufacture no screenshots, you guys. Come on. This is real. This money is real. Another screenshot. This is actual bank account in deposits, okay? So not only that, we're going to give you 100 free UPC codes, okay? For those of you who go to Monopoly tonight, 100 free UPC codes. You guys, UPC codes are $7 a piece, so you do the math, okay? You're going to get 100 free because you will need them to do the Monopoly program, okay? So those are going to be free. All right, so I'm going to recap this bonus. And I just can't wait to see all the emails of folks that's upgrading, getting in, because this is about to be crazy. Okay, we got the UOP team marketing system. You get that for just getting in tonight at the $19.95 level. That's a $100 value just right there. You guys, the UOP team training site. Actually, I had it wrong. It's $5,000, $4,997. You guys, you got to get in tonight. Boot camp. You're going to get access to the 6 weeks to 6-figure boot camp. 100 free UPC codes. And all this is valued at $9,225. You're going to get access to all that when you upgrade tonight, all in. This is for all in. Now, those of you, who just want to do the boot camp, you just have to get Elite and Unleash. You want to email your proof to unitofprosperity@gmail.com. Once you upgrade, send us a screenshot, okay? Use Jing or whatever. Send us a screenshot to unitofprosperity@gmail.com by midnight Pacific Standard Time. I will be up. I will be watching the email for your upgrades. And for all the new team members, we want to say welcome to the Unit of Prosperity. It is going down, all right? So I am done. Back to you, Pam.
Woo! Woo. You go woo and then go back to you.
Because I'm out of breath. Okay, I'm excited. I'm about to go and upgrade or something. I gotta go and I gotta go list some stuff on Amazon. And,
we're about to have a listing party. So for those of you guys that's on our team, listing party tonight with Pam and Keisha. So
yeah,
folks, there's nothing else to say. Seriously though, there's only 5 spots for the all in. What I will say for you guys who are not all in, it is, Keisha and I say this all the time to our team. I think they think we just like hammer this at home. the benefit of being all in is ridiculous. Literally, the money that's being made on Amazon is crazy. That's the best I can tell you. The money that's being made on Amazon is crazy. In addition to the money that's being made on eBay, it's a full-time income. So you're making 6 figures on eBay, 6 figures on Amazon. I don't even list that much, and I shouldn't. Income disclaimer, I'm a little lazy when it comes to my listing stuff because I'm a full-time affiliate as well. However, I barely list, and I make almost 6 figures just on Amazon. So I shouldn't say that because I'm lazy with doing it, but it's just that, okay, easy. I'm sorry I said it, Reginald, but it is that easy. I just keep listing the same things over and over and over again, and they just keep selling. Hate to say it, but that's just the truth. So, and I'm real excited to do the outsourcing class because that's going to take me to double my income and put me at $15,000 a month, if not more. So guys, if for the 5 spots that are available, if nothing else, it's worth the investment just to be able to take the Monopoly class and get the outsourcing information. I was trying to push to get the outsourcing class a little quicker because I know it's going to double, if not triple, my income between that and what Reginald teaches. So guys, have a great night.
Pam, Reginald, I want to say, Reginald, who's doing the Monopoly webinar on May 15th, he just said that he just found a hot seller in 5 minutes on Amazon. And you know how easy it is to list on Amazon? He just that quick, okay? So we use these products, okay? So we're not, everyone who's in the 6 weeks, the 6-figure boot camp are $10,000, you know, they're 5-figure income earners, okay? They're like, you know, we didn't go and just grab somebody, you know, and say, hey, come on, teach us a class. No, we have people who document it, have results, and are going to teach you on that. So all the, you know, get in, seriously.
Yeah. So guys, at the very least, get yourself in the 6-week boot camp. Each week you're going to learn different skill sets that independently will allow you to earn 6 figures. Together, just going to be phenomenal. We're not even leveraging there. We figured out that there are 5-6 different ways that you can make money with this program. I'm honestly not even using all of the ways because I haven't had time to. We're just tapping we're just tapping it. But you can honestly make, once you go all in, you can create a 6-figure income from 4 or 5 different sources. And during this boot camp and the training that you're going to get through Reginald, you're going to learn how to create that within the next 6 weeks. It's phenomenal. It's going to be life-changing, but only for those people who step up and say, you know, it's me. I'm the person who wants to go to 7 figures this year. So I don't know about you guys, but we're going to be there, and hopefully you guys will be there with us. So have a great night. We'll see you guys in the boot camp. And thank you guys on the panel for being with us tonight. And everyone else, God bless you. Good night.
Good night.